Mr. Bryant, let me be brief about the details of this very unique project that I'm offering you an exclusive first look opportunity. City, this town, no one's ever seen something like this. Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can. Cause of attention that was called upon us through the federal authorities.
Mr. Lee, this is Bo Broussard. I'm actually with the New York Attorney General's office. And I'm giving you a call in regards to some found footage you may have in your possession.
I did receive through FedEx a copy of this material.
But you want to know something?
I don't know my parents.
9 hours plus of raw material at that graduation party. We are as perplexed as to the nature of why we received this found.
But you want to know something?
I don't know my parents.
Did you make any copies? Did you make any copies?
So I got something real special for you that I think you really like.
Just in a concise one sentence, just please.
In a one sentence, make a long story short, so we got a story on our hands that is hotter than fried chicken in South Carolina. Got something real special for you that I think you really like.
Just in a concise one sentence, just please.
In a one sentence, concise pitch.
You want to know about the party? Man, I'll tell you about the party. I'll tell you fucking everything you want to know.
Party held in the Westchester County of New York. And if you would just do me the honor of clicking on the, if you look at your email and pull it up right there on that screen.
Madness.
About 20 minutes outside the city of Manhattan. Or the borough of Manhattan, rather. On day 9 was the graduation party held in the Westchester County of New York. Make a long story short, so we got a story on our hands that is hotter than fried chicken in South Carolina in August. But what I have done is told people in the industry about the existence of this, because to me it still could be a Blair Witch thing where it's all fictional. I just don't know. To be honest, I was about to report it, but when you get so many tapes from filmmakers trying to do a Blair Witch, you can't report ever, fake. 22 seconds, just watch that. I got a link right there on the subject line. You just click that, it's going to take you to a page, a YouTube page. The biggest movie ever made was Paranormal Activity, and it's a fake, faux footage, found footage thing. It's a genre unto itself. So let's just stay friendly here because.
The original tape.
Where the hell's my shirt?
Where's he been when he's been like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Clearly he's been with me.
I got a link right there on the subject line.
So you're just being fucking ignorant.
I don't know. I don't know who sent it to me, and I say that with the God's honest truth. Think of this, Special Agent.
I'm a beat.
And here's the angle.
Psychopath.
And you just click that, it's going to take you to a page.
You fucked every single guy in this room.
But someone sent it to me with the hope that I would be able to exploit it into the distribution media, whether it's MTV.
Did you make any copies?
This is my favorite part because it's rich.
Do you really think you can seriously take you seriously in a relationship?
YouTube page.
I don't fucking worry. Whatever.
Let's look at the facts.
Having entered into preliminary negotiations for the material.
I'm gonna be the up-to-you nigga roll. I'm gonna be the average brother with soul. I'm gonna be the worldwide, international. I'm gonna be what?
Do you think he's gonna put a ring on that finger?
22 seconds. Just watch that.
Like that.
Where's he been when he's been like, oh, I'm in the room, I'm on the phone, or whatever bullshit dumb excuse he's
You know
making?
what? Obviously, he's just fucking a slut.
Oh, my brother ain't million, something. Oh yeah, I'm special.
So. Right now. All right, pull it right now.
You know, and that's all you'll ever be.
Who has the tape?
Because you're boring!
And get back to me after you click it and watch it. I guess I digress. I just want to tell you that it's in my interest to find out what's going on, because this would be historic if this was actual found footage of a legitimate nature.
He thinks of me when he's fucking you.
Yeah, I think you'll be quite entertained by it. And let's touch base soon, because I'd like to know where I stand in all this, because my reputation's at stake.
I will do that.
Okay, I'll wait right here.
I'm sure by now you know that the footage you found is real.
Fuck you!
Correct?
This is beautiful. This is because what I'm doing right now, I'm feeling it, and it's just thinking about everything.
The highest goal in life.
Do you really think that there's any price to put on these?
Millions of dollars worth of artwork.
Any price to put on these?
Millions of dollars worth of artwork. Obviously, whoever rented this place wanted to protect their investment quite a bit. And
How much did you say these were worth? This is considered blood money right here if we do this. This is incredible. Have you ever just looked at them? Have you ever just stare? Just feel it?
To inquire
I don't think you have. No.
and create.
Just words I can't even explain how I feel. I'm just stunned right now. I've never seen it like this. I've never felt. I know I came down here to do one thing, but I just... No.
Like security? Was there like a control room or something?
If you want them so bad, how about you come down here and get them yourself? No, Dad.
That are typically covered under an art policy would be theft, fire.
This is just unbelievable.
How insurance plays into a stolen work is, we have relationships with people like the Art Loss Register. Some of these pieces turn up to be sold. We can offer rewards and things like that, which isn't a standard practice, but we'll do what we can.
No.
Rogers of the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. I understand. Mr. Secretary, I have reason to believe that you may have information regarding the whereabouts of American recent college graduates. I'm Special Agent Steve Rogers. I'm with the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation.
El café de Colombia es el mejor del mundo.
Does he speak any English?
¿De qué senador?
Which senator?
I've had plenty of coffee.
How was your trip, sir?
The trip was fantastic. Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary.
Claro. Would you like a copy? Why you are here? You'd like to know why you are here to see him.
I'm going to tell. Mr. Secretary, thank you.
Un cafecito, Rosa.
I am, Mr. Secretary.
Es del FBI de los Estados Unidos. He
Sir.
doesn't know.
Pero yo qué voy a...
Mr. Secretary, please.
The Secretary would love you to have some copy.
¿Por qué piensa que yo puedo?
Why would you think that he would know, that the Secretary would know?
I'm here to find the whereabouts of these students.
¿Quieres saber dónde está? No. Have any information regarding this issue? Lo puedo decir.
Mr. Secretary.
Students from the United States come to party in Colombia. He does not. He said they were probably here and partying. American students come to Colombia to party.
Seguramente están de fiesta.
He thinks they are probably in fiestas,
Party.
the party.
Mr.
Information regarding
Secretary,
any U.S.
¿Qué tipo de
students.
one of these young adults is the child of a United States senator.
So,
Does he-
some
does
students
he
come
speak
here.
English?
Party.
I'm not at liberty to tell you that, Mr.
No,
Secretary. Mr. Secretary, they're not
Seguro
here
que sí, es
partying.
notario.
I have reason to believe that you may have information regarding the whereabouts of United States students.
¿Qué le hace pensar
What kind of
que yo voy a
information
tener
do you
información
think
de
that
ese
the
tipo?
Mr. Secretary,
Secretary
my
would have?
information is very, I believe you know where these young adults are.
Él piensa, señor secretario, que
Yo
tú,
cómo
que
voy
tú
a saber,
sabes.
yo ¿qué senador es? No,
Which senator?
I'm not at liberty to tell you that.
necesitamos
He says he
para...
would be willing to help you in anything you would like. He just needs a couple of days to get
I
organized.
don't
and he
have,
will
Tenemos que organizarnos.
Mr. Secretary, I don't have
He
a
has to
couple
get
of days.
La ciudad, algo...
Mr.
See, he says in
Secretary.
these 2 days, which you could visit the city.
I
Get
don't
to know
have
the
time,
city
thank
in
you,
2
I don't
days
want to
while he
visit the
gets
city. I
organized.
need to find
Que no
these
quiere-
young
Tiene que
adults.
buscar los 30 estudiantes.
And as I
señor.
said, I have reason to believe that the Secretary has information regarding their whereabouts.
Información. Yo
He has no
yo
information.
trabajo en la secretaría y yo no tengo ninguna información. de
Mr.
los
Secretary,
estudiantes.
I have facts
Regarding these students, he has no idea what you
Y
were
que me
talking
digas-
about. Dice que tiene
that would
hechos.
dictate to
Tiene
me
hechos.
that you have information, that you know where these people are.
Okay.
What is he doing?
That he has no information.
Tengo que
Reales.
hablar con él.
He has no time right now.
Secretary,
I'd like to know what
I
information you
have phone records. I have credit card records. I
Tarjetas
have
de
cell
crédito,
phone
de teléfono. Sí.
Un tipo de
Mr.
no
Secretary,
puedo hablar
I
con él si
believe
yo no he
you
tenido
know.
mi propia investigación.
He says he cannot talk to you unless he does his own investigation with his own people, which will take a couple of days.
I don't have a couple of days.
Absurdo. Esto es absurdo.
This is absurd.
Puedo,
He has a call in 10 minutes with the Venezuelan president, so you would have to leave now, please.
I'm leaving in 8 hours.
Aquí
I
está su
need to
información.
hear from Mr. Secretary in 8
Tiene que
hours.
saber de ti
Or
en
there
8
will
horas, señor
be
secretario.
investigations landing on his doorstep.
Intimidar tan fácilmente a este
You cannot
señor.
intimidate him in this way. What is this, sir? Que no vas a querer
8
saber de ellos.
hours. This is not intimidation. That he's
Cuando
going to
van a
want
llegar
no
unas
parts of.
investigaciones, if it is not intimidation.
I have 8.
Entonces,
Mr. Secretary, thanks for your time. I will expect to hear within 8 hours. Thank you. Hello. Okay. I have my own conference call with the President,
Tiene que tomar esta llamada con el presidente,
President of the United
el
States.
presidente de los Estados Unidos.
I'll expect your call within 8 hours.
En 8 horas espera tu llamada. Wish you a great trip, that you have a great time in Colombia. He hopes you have success in your investigation. Se fue. Hay que decirle la verdad.
¿qué le vamos a
Señor
decir?
secretario, por
No,
favor,
esto
nos
es algo
vamos a
muy
meter en
serio.
muchos
Esto-
problemas.
No,
Pero,
ya
escucha,
hablaremos
pero por favor,
después.
escúchame.
A ver qué
Nos
tenemos.
vamos a meter en muchos problemas con esta
¿Qué
situación.
problemas podemos tener, Rosario?
Probably take a year off, travel, have a good time, spend money before you owe it back. Lots of it.
Yeah.
That sucks a lot. Yeah, right?
Shake, shake, shake.
A lot.
Shake, shake. It's time.
A lot.
Tomorrow, Washington is going to tackle an SOS from 6 million Americans, and thousands of you wrote us with your story.
And the entire purpose of high school is to prepare students for college. The annual cost to attend the average private four-year college in America today is $27,293, up 29% from 5 years ago. They are taught that if they get into a great college and get their college degree, any type of job they desire in the field of their choice will be there waiting for them. After getting their dream job, they will be able to buy any car and house they desire, start their own family, and live the American dream. No college in America today teach students the knowledge necessary to start their own business, invent their own product, or even how to use the internet and other free resources to become educated about things without attention.
FedEx was sent to the Creative Artists Agency, a Hollywood agency, which was sent footage from an anonymous source.
I basically got myself a tape that purports to be the final... I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I got myself a tape, which when I watched it was about approximately 6 to 7 hours of raw footage involving individuals at a graduation party for a small online college in Manhattan, New York City, okay? And these individuals were doing all of the typical things that individuals of that age do. Fornication, intoxication, flagellation, I don't even know what the other Asians may be, but they were doing them all. So at the end of the day, this is garden variety stuff. I see this shit 5 times a day, even before my breakfast. So this is nothing that would draw my attention. However,
Mr. Lee, this is Bo Broussard. I'm actually with the New York Attorney General's office, and I'm giving you a call in regards to some found footage you may have in your possession.
Basically, I got myself months ago I get dozens a day of these films, speculative films made by independent filmmakers and TV producers, pilots and such. Approximately 6 to 7 hours of raw footage involving individuals at a graduation party. I did receive through FedEx a copy of this material.
You said it came anonymously. Did that come through the mail?
By Federal Express, sir.
And do you still have the envelope that it came in?
Absolutely, sir. I mean, we're not idiots. I mean, we are. We ain't from West Virginia. For some reasons, which I will disclose at a further time when it's appropriate at the right suspenseful moment, I suppose, since I've been in this business a lot of years, sir, and I'll admit, when this thing came in anonymously, you must know by now that it came in anonymous, and we still don't know who it came from. But yeah, this was some material that the best of us, the most professional among us, we still don't know what to make of it, heads or tails. But what I have done is told people in the industry about the existence of this, because to me it still could be a Blair Witch thing where it's all fictional. I just don't know. The tape was sent to me, and to be honest, I was about to report it, but when you get so many tapes from filmmakers trying to do a Blair Witch, you can't report ever fake. The biggest movie ever made was Paranormal Activity, and it's a fake, faux footage, found footage thing. It's a genre unto itself. So when I get tapes like that, if I called the cops I'd be calling the cops every day. This was a tape that was called The Graduation Party labeled.
Let me tell you something. The feds don't mess around.
And we were about to call you. I gotta tell you, we weren't trying to pull any funny stuff, but we just didn't know what we had. I can tell you I've not completed the transaction. I admit that, but I must admit, frankly, I know I'm not under oath, so I'm just saying this out of the goodness of my heart. Think of this, Special Agent. Here's the angle. I was about to call you, boss. If I was trying to hide this, I would not try to shop it.
Yeah, they're always about to call.
We thought nothing of it, but to make a long story short, it's simple, sir. We basically, because of the tension that was called upon us,
Let's go back to the tape.
9 hours plus of raw material for a small online college in Manhattan, New York City, okay? And these individuals were doing all of the typical things that individuals of that age do. Fornication, intoxication, flagellation, I don't even know what the other Asians may be, but they were doing them all. So at the end of the day, this is garden variety stuff. I see this shit 5 times a day, even before my breakfast.
Did you make any copies after you received
No.
the footage?
No, I have not. I have not. But
Well, it's certainly not a crime for you to tell anybody about it. But from this point forward, you'd be doing yourself a favor if you wouldn't tell anybody else about this. Because right now, this thing has the potential to really ruin your life.
which I won't get into the details of why, but make a long story short, so we got a story on our hands that is hotter than fried chicken in South Carolina. But someone sent it to me with the hope that I would be able to exploit it into the distribution media, whether it's MTV.
Did you make any copies?
I got something real, so I got something real special for you that I think you really like.
Just in a concise one sentence pitch, please.
In a one sentence concise pitch, the graduation party is a television.
Stop right there.
No, sir.
This is about a bunch of 20-somethings, self-pitying, boring young people.
I'm just telling you this right now. I want to do anything I can to cooperate in this investigation. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need.
Well, like I said, I need to know that you haven't sold or tried to sell that tape to anybody else. Can you tell me that?
It seems as though.
I know for a fact that they were home and they were burned alive.
Oh yeah, the bodies were found and it was identified, dental records correlated, the whole damn shit shebangle. I mean, from their last hours at that graduation party. And I will give you everything. You get me I'll get you right now my people on, so they will give you all the information to how to get in touch with us. We will send you digitally everything we got, and let's touch base soon, because I'd like to know where I stand in all this, because my reputation's at stake.
I'm sure by now you know that the footage you found is real, correct?
Look at your email and pull it up right there on that screen.
Madness. It was a great party. You should have came. We would have loved to have had you.
Well, you came, right?
You're a very good looking guy. It would have been great to have you there. I love your eyes. You get lost in them. And I'm sure a lot of the girls, that girl, she'd probably have sex with you on stage in front of a bunch of people. And I'd like to watch. I'd like backstage passes to that show.
It's just as you see, mathematics is free. So bring what you got, give it all to everything me. You do it perfectly. The way you move is sexuality. I really like if you were close to me. You know you gotta give it all to me.
It's the beginning of 2014, and I sit here, broken, low, sad, trying to control my fear and my anger, not doing a great job of it. Why? What's happened? Well, everything. Why I've managed to stop repeatedly the illegal confiscation of my home by criminals. I last did it in August of 2013, and now in January of 2014, for reasons I will outline in another scene, I faced the loss of my home again for reasons that are even more absurd and ridiculous and fraudulent and completely unconstitutional. But I guess what I wanted to say here is that I guess the emotional toll is catching up to me, because my wife has left with my children, unable to tolerate the stress, this unnecessary battle, this unnecessary war has imposed upon her. I don't blame her for this. If all courts of equity are based upon injury, the injury imposed upon me by Chase now is incalculable. It's beyond measure. Things that are priceless are now gone. So I hope from this point forward I find the resolve through God, through psychology, through my own character, through my supportive friends and people in my life, especially some new people. I hope I find the strength to fight on and kick their asses, because I am not going to be a poster boy for a victim by their hand. I promise you that. But I have to admit, I've never felt so low. Never. Never.
That a bunch of 21-year-olds thought that their life was so interesting that they could put the entire thing on camera and try to market it to various different outlets. Unfortunately for them, a couple of things went wrong, including 2 suicides and a murder. I think that that's what you have here. That's what I think. I think that someone thought that they would videotape this party and attempt to prove if their little graduation party could be the next Jersey Shore. Unfortunately for them, it didn't work out like that. And when we find out who it was, hopefully we'll find the footage. But until then, all we've got is a couple of names, a couple of things that people saw, and 3 dead bodies.
Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting theory, man. I mean, you're really good at what you do. I mean, it's amazing that you could like come up with that. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it sure felt like it could have been like some kind of reality show or like a crazy party scene from a movie, you know, like Animal House without all the togas and the live band.
Well, your proposal wasn't staged, right? You didn't tell anybody else about that.
I mean, Angie was really shocked, but I think everyone was kind of really surprised about it.
Well, it would have made for great TV, wouldn't it?
It was like something out of a movie, pretty much, like a show on MTV or something.
Sometimes life is stranger than fiction. Unfortunately, in this case.
Hey, boss. So, quick question.
Louder.
Quick question. How much did you say these were worth? Do you really think that there's any price to put on these? Have you ever just looked at them? Have you ever just stare? Just feel it? I don't think you have. No. I don't think you have. Because what I'm doing right now, I'm feeling it. And it's just thinking about everything you went through. For this is beautiful. This is considered blood money right here if we do this. This is incredible. I can't even, words just can't even explain how I feel. I'm just stunned right now.
They're like, get the fucking thing and get out of there. And you just be like, you know what? If you want them so bad, you come get them. I'm just gonna look at them for a while.
No. I know I came down here to do one thing, but I've never seen it like this. I've never felt. No. If you want them so bad, if you want them so bad, how about you come down here and get them yourself? I can't, and I know. No, bye, boss. Bye. No. This is just unbelievable.
Excellent. All right, I'm getting a wide shot. Just stay where you are for wide shot. Nice, good. Alright, now we go close up and then we're done on this thing. Good. One last wide. Cover your face a bit, meaning put the light back towards your ear.
Put the...
Towards your ear, put it back. There we go. That's good. A little more. That's okay. Good.
Should I like put my head next to it? Like...
Yeah, you know, it's okay. Yeah, do it if you want. If you want, just kind of like. Yeah, don't go in because remember they're not either. Well, no, you'll go against a wall. It's easier. Like pick a wall, go step over. Yeah, there you go. Because that way it looks more like a solid surface.
It smells beautiful. You're genius. This is genius. Genius. This is amazing.
Or like we were like, oh, if I could paint something as beautiful as this.
And I can ask you anything?